Hey guys, Cindy Williams here. I have my amazing friend Alyssa from Urban Travel Co. Alyssa, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my
It's so
gosh,
good to
I'm
have
so
this
excited.
morning
I
with
have the
you. I'm
double
super
confetti for
excited.
you today. You
Oh my
just
God, good
graduated Careers
for
on
me.
Vacation. Are you so
Oh my God.
excited?
Oh my God, I'm beyond excited. I can't believe one of the fastest programs I've ever been in, that's for sure. I'm like, you think the sound of 12 weeks is very long, but when you're in the nitty gritty of everything, you're just like every single week was going by, and my coach, I felt like it was I got off and then it sped by and we had our next one and the next one, and then I was so sad when they like finally ended, and I was like, I had Karen Dell and she was unreal, she was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, Karen's amazing. They say time flies when you're having fun, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, we packed that 12 weeks. Tell everybody if you would where your business was before doing Careers on Vacation and where are you now?
Okay, so my business was not existent. So it's my first time getting into travel. I've traveled a lot in my lifetime, and I just was kind of looking for something a little different. I have my own business. I'm a hairstylist. I run my own salon, and I was just looking for something a little something different to kind of get my groove going again. I mean, I love my job, but I was just looking for just a new adventure, and I came across Careers on Vacation, and I did tons of research and went through the videos, and I just fell in love with every part of it. So there was no, travel company before the business, and now, uh, I sold my big win, huge win. I sold three vacations my 2 weeks after I
Oh
graduated.
my
So
gosh, that's
that was like,
amazing.
yeah. So, it really helps. Definitely like hone in a lot on like social media. I've gotten some things from there, but I'm thankful I already have my business. So I advertise my, my travel company through my salon.
Yeah.
So I have cards, I have stuff there, and I just casually mention it like, hey, you guys need help. I'd love to help you. And I already have that trust built with them. Um, so yeah, I didn't expect it. I was just casually talking about it and how I graduated, and they're like, we want to go on a tropical vacation, which I specialize in, all inclusive. So
I
it
love
just you
it.
kind of hit running, and I was not expecting it. My fiance was like, oh my god, okay, and I was like, I was so pumped.
This is paying off already. We like it.
I right, and I
Yeah.
was yeah, I figured I'd have a little leeway, and I totally get being a little stumped if you're not like hitting the ground running, because there is a lot of added parts into it, and like which works best for you if you're gonna do like shows and put your stuff up, or social media and like what ads to do. But my biggest advice is like, it's okay to, if you're not hitting exactly like where you think you'd be, and just focus on like the future, and you'll get there. It really is awesome, and everything I've learned was so inspiring, and I would have no idea where to go without Careers and Vacation.
I
So
know. Well, and think about that too. Like in 12 weeks, you learned everything, set everything up, ready to go. You get those first three leads. And I think, having that confidence to go, yep, okay, we're going to do this now, right? So it's one thing to have leads coming in, it's another thing to actually know what you're doing and kind of go through
go
that whole process,
exactly.
right?
And the great thing too is like, I love that we have full access to um all of our program, like the program, no matter what, forever. And so there are things, and I have one of those days where I'm like, I have too much on my brain, I just need a recap. So I'll go through and like look at my notes again, your notes, or I took my own notes on every single um course and things like that. But
Yeah.
it's so detailed, and if you have some questions, and I love the support. Like, I know I could reach out to you, and like Karen, my coach, was always like, if you have any questions, like, I'm a phone call or Zoom or email away. And it's just really nice to have, you're on your own, but the support is still there, and I
Yeah.
really much appreciate that.
I love that. Yeah, MemSite never goes away once you get that learning portal. And I think that's a beautiful thing because you were in the program, there's a lot of Instagram meta changes happening as you were in the program.
Oh,
So
like
we were
always.
changing it in real time. But that's one of the
Exactly.
things that, our grads enjoy. We say for the lifetime, as long as I'm running this program, we're going to keep updating it. Why not give it to everyone who trusted you at the beginning of
Yeah,
your journey?
it's
So
so detailed. Yeah, one of the best programs I've ever done, for sure.
aw, I love that. Now, we also incorporate mindset, right?
Oh
So,
yeah.
how did the mindset work impact you either in your life or business as you went through the program?
So it had a huge impact. We had a really hard, like, last year. Me and my fiance lost someone like really close to us. So
Mm,
not even just like the aspect of like my personal life, but then also like I'm running my salon and doing this program. So the beginning of the program, because I already did that with my salon, I kind of was like, okay, I got this. I got this. And I would say in the middle of it is where I hit the hardest, because I was, managing that and learning all this content that I would kind of have a freak out. And then I'd do mindset, or I'd rewatch it. I'd rewatch a part of it, and it just like calms your nerves. And I just love that what do you guys say? You're exactly where you need to be. And I really like hone in on that, because life can be so overwhelming and there's so many parts to it. And it helped in personal life, work life, and everywhere in between. So that was huge.
I love that you brought up that you were managing your salon at the same time. And that's one of the reasons why, I'm a lifelong, learner, and lifelong, dedication to learning about mindset and how can I be more productive and how can I be mindful in my leadership role, right? But I think one of the reasons it was really important for me to incorporate mindset all through the program is because a lot of people come into this program, they do have a full-time job. They do have 3 kids. Some of them are going through college and they're like, I'm going through college, but no one's taught me what my actual career is going to be, right? Where this is more of a program where we do that on the job training. But whatever, people have all these other things going on, and it is a serious endeavor. If you treat it like a business, you will get business results and you'll earn money. And it's kind of like one of those things where managing those other pieces of your life, like you guys know my story. I have 3 kids, super busy life. I run.
I love following your life. It's crazy. It's awesome.
It's crazy, but it's also like it has a lot of balance because of the same tools that we give you guys. So like, and also all the case studies before you guys that came before were like, we've walked through. We've actually had hairdressers that have had salons before, right? We've had people that have been attorneys go through the program, doctors go through the program, bus drivers go through the program. There's no background, like any background could come through, but if you arm the individual with the tools and empower them to go, okay, once I graduate, I can still lean back on this stuff when I have a tough day, when it feels like a lot, when something went wrong at the salon and I'm still trying to book this trip over here, right? How do you manage those pieces?
How do you manage 100%? Yeah. That and the words of affirmation, like all that stuff. I love that it's very business oriented first and foremost in learning, but you do have such a big aspect of like how it is like going with your life. And I you just don't see a lot of programs like that these days. They throw everything at you and you're like, okay, there you go, and you don't think about the after effects.
Or an e-program that sits on your hard drive for like 100 years, and did you even open it? No, exactly. We have a lot of humans in our program, like holding you accountable, ushering you through the process. Speaking of which, you have been through this journey. You've been behind the curtain. People that watch this video, they're like so curious, like, is this really the thing I think it is? Is this what I need? But you have that unique perspective now, having been on the other side. What would you want to tell those people about once they get in Careers on Vacation? What is that like for them? What can they expect?
It's so much more that you think it's going to be. Like, again, you think of an online course that it's, that everything gets thrown at you. You go and you do go at your own pace. And every single week you get a different thing that you're going to learn. But it's so detailed between the videos and then all the notes that you get and recommendations. That and then the bonus content, the bonus like recommendations between where to go for your logo, ads, things to make for your promotions. It's so much more than just an online course. It affects your life. It really it's again I'm not just saying it because I did it. It's one of the best programs I've ever done. And I've done tons of classes. Like I've been a hairstylist for several years. I've done online classes, in-person classes. And even though it's online, you can still feel very touched. It's not just like a basic online course. It's so much more than you think it's going to be.
I love it.
Truly.
Yeah, my philosophy, because I teach you guys the same philosophy when you're dealing with your clients. Under promise, over deliver. So, yeah.
Oh, yes.
We promise you we're going to help you get your travel business up and running. If you're on the experience track and you're already a travel agent and you're growing, we will help you supersize. But it's the extra value adds. Like, we really do care about you guys' results. That's my number one thing in the company is will it get them results? If it does, we put it in the program. If not, there's like zero fluff policy in our program. This is not just a program to buy a program. It's really about how do you get to the results in the fastest way possible, which is a big thing.
Exactly. And you can, seeing your videos and chatting with you right now, which I'm so happy and excited about. Still, I can't believe it. You can feel it. Like it's not just like, hey, like we want your money and take this course and do it with it as you will. Like you guys have been there every step away and after. Like you can generally like see it and feel it, and it's great. Like again, it's not something you see every day, so. I can't thank you enough. So,
Alyssa, you are more than welcome. That's what we do. That's our jam here at Careers on Vacation. I want to show you guys a quick clip. If you're curious about Careers on Vacation, go over to our website. You can go to careersonvacation.com. It tells you in more detail what you get. Of course, you get our mem site that Alyssa referenced, but you also get to work with our amazing team, real humans. You get an assigned coach that's going to work with you. You get to see me every week on our live calls. Plus, we have an entire curriculum every single month of you can pick which calls you want to show up to live and participate in. And Alyssa, we are filming I think you're like case study number 223 or something like that. We've got a lot of case studies. I know, it's crazy, right? Visit us over at careersonvacation.com/ready now if you want to talk to our enrollments team and have a discovery call so we can learn about your goals and see if it's a match to work together, which is how Alyssa started her journey way back when, for sure. Alyssa, last question for you. Would you recommend Careers on Vacation for someone who's considering getting into the industry like you were, but specifically, why would you recommend us?
100,000,000%. I would recommend it, like hands down. Yeah, that's a loaded question. I would recommend it. I love my job. I love doing hair. I was missing the spark, of, getting my juices running again. And again, if you're looking for a fun new adventure, but then also to have a business, like I love that I get to have two businesses that I wake up every day and thoroughly enjoy doing. On top of like travel is one of my biggest passions. Like I can work and travel at the same time. I already have like 3 vacations booked like in the next few months, and I'm going to work while I'm there, which is unbelievable. It is one of the best adventures I've began, and I am so looking forward to seeing what the next few years will bring. So I highly recommend it. If you're on the fence, just take the leap of faith and do it. I got the same thing when I opened up my other business. When I started looking into it, like you get the feeling of like, I need to try this. And if I fail, I fail. And you learn something from it. And I'm, again, beyond thankful that it has been a success. And I'm looking forward to, I have a bunch of, certifications for cruises and everything I want to get through.
You're getting all those free travel benefits already. I love that.
I want to start getting through them and just really honing in on, my target stuff is all inclusives and beach vacations, cruises, Disney, and adventure travel. So there's just a few things I want to just better learn about, but you will not be disappointed in the least bit. There's not one part of it. Again, you're so surrounded by people that genuinely care about your company and where it's going to go. So you're never alone. You won't. We got
you, guys. We've been doing this a long time. This is actually this year marks my 30th year since I started in the industry. Yes, I came in right after high school. I'm not super old, but the point is being, we've been and I became a trainer a couple years into my career, right? So we've been doing this a long time, guys. So, reach out to the links. We'll link them down below, and go out and follow Alyssa too. Go check her socials out. Yes, at Urban Travel Co. And Alyssa, we are going to be following you. We are always going to be rooting for your success. You're part of the grad group, Cool Kids Club now, so you're not going very far.
Thank you so much. Again, I can't thank you enough. It's been absolutely amazing.
You are most welcome. It is our pleasure. That's what we do in the industry. That's how we serve. And guys, I will see you next week. Thanks for being on the show, Alyssa. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.